Good morning, Arvada, and welcome to the Awesome Pod. I am your host, Russ Rizzo, with my co-host.
Hey, good morning. Katie Winter here.
And do you like our new set design? This is an awesome new sign by Torso Rags. Katie, what do you guys think?
You know, I am terrible at art, so I love it.
We've got a new set. We are streaming live on Facebook right now. You can comment in the comment section. We want to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing here for the next hour. Right now, I've got a YourHub Denver Post story about the Awesome Pod written by Peyton Garcia. We've got her in studio. We're going to be talking to her about Denver Post layoffs. We also have in the studio men in uniform.
Yes, absolutely. We're so lucky, people that serve our great city. So Brad Gagon from the Arvada Police Department, who is a school resource officer, is going to be talking with us about the work that he does in our school community. And
a little bit later on for you live listeners, we're going to have the fire chief on as well. Next up on this show, after our police officer, we're going to have Katie Groke Ellis with the Apex Park and Recreation District. And Katie's got some breaking news for us.
Yeah, this is going to be big, so everyone needs to listen up, especially those parents on April 26th.
If you're a parent out there and you have a kid in Jeffco Schools, you're going to want to hear what Katie has to say, because Jeffco Schools is going to be closed on April 26th, next Thursday, everybody. Yep. Breaking news. The planned teacher walkouts are going to be so successful that they're not going to have enough teachers.
But it's also take your kid to school to work day.
It is going to turn into.
Perfectly.
That's true.
Yeah, and then the following day, everyone comes back to celebrate Day Without Hate, which
Katie
is an
Winter,
annual
everybody. Glass half full kind of lady. You got to love that. But Katie's got a great resource for you if you're a parent starting to freak out hearing the news that your kids aren't going to be in school next Thursday. And then finally,
we wrap it up with
beer.
The Denver Beer Company.
Yeah.
I had their lunch special the other day. It's awesome. So we're going to talk with Shane Holland at Denver Beer.
We sure are. Before we jump into all that, we want to tell you about some events going on around Arvada, guys. This Friday, April 20th, is the annual State of the City Address. Mm-hmm. We have a little bit more breaking news. The mayor will not be in attendance anymore. He does have a family emergency. Our thoughts go out to the mayor, and we hear John Marriott's going to be
John
filming.
Marriott is ready to go. I saw him yesterday. He can't wait.
He's ready to step up for that. So look for that on Friday. That's the Chamber Breakfast. As always, notes to this on the blog post. So if you're interested in any of these events, just go to the blog and you get some links. On Saturday, Ralston Trail Cleanup with the Arvada Young Professionals.
Yes, it's Earth Day on Sunday, so the 21st is cleanup time.
You can get ahead of your Earth Day duties on Saturday by helping with the cleanup. And also the Arvada Olde Town Arvada cleanup is the same day, Saturday. So you got two options to get out there, get your hands dirty. If you're interested in the Olde Town cleanup, you can email keepoldtownbeautiful@gmail.com. We just met Liesl the other minute.
So nice.
This morning. Great.
She cleans up Old Town. How nice is that?
She cleans up Old Town. We're going to have her on the show next week, April 25th.
Can't wait.
What else do we have coming up on events?
You know, the thing about news is there's never enough good news, but for 28 years they've been doing the Good News Coalition, Good News Breakfast here in Jeffco.
Right.
And so they're going to have that event on the
24th.
24th, actually. The 28th annual event is going to be on the 24th, so check out their website, goodnewsjeffco.com, to get some tickets. And then on the 26th, Jeffco Public Schools Foundation is doing their annual gala at the Arvada Center. I hear the city of Arvada's got a table, and it's going to be a really phenomenal event supporting Jeffco Schools Foundation Summer Literacy Program and the amazing things we do in our school community.
And a couple of save the dates, things coming up, guys. Mark your calendars. May 4th is going to be First Friday. We know that's a big deal here in Old Town.
It's a huge deal. The art walk featuring the Jeffco students and
Jeffco
their artwork.
student art walk. You're going to want to come out. If you haven't made it out to a First Friday in Old Town yet this year, make this one be the one.
Absolutely. It's going to be beautiful weather, I hear. Knock on wood.
Art students from all over Jeffco are going to be demonstrating their art on the walls here at Hunter Bay and lots of other businesses. So do that. On May 5th, that weekend, there is a really cool fundraiser that I just learned about.
Tell me.
Michelle Francis is a really cool lady here in town, and she's doing a phenomenal job raising money for a condition called PKU. This is something that her children's have. It's a disorder that your body can't digest proteins the way that
sounds miserable.
Yeah, it sounds like it's tough, but she's knocking out of the park as far as raising money for this. And she's got a gala at the Sewell Ballroom in Denver on May 5th. It's called the Lifting the Limits for PKU fundraiser, and it's going to have one of my heroes, 60 Minutes. Scott Pelley.
No way. I love 60
So
Minutes.
we got some journalists in the house. Peyton Garcia. We've got Shayna
Yep.
Fortier. I'm sure that they can agree with me.
60
that
Minutes
sounds like a
is
cool
like,
event.
You know what? And in kind of news, but news that is kind of newsy for news.
Kinda news.
There's an election on May 8th. There is Apex and the Arvada Fire is having their elections. So check out their websites for their polling locations and make sure you do your civic duty and get out and vote on May 8th.
That's right. That's right. Okay, well, let's roll our sleeves up, get in the show. We're going to have Peyton Garcia on in just 1 minute after a quick promo. Don't you get up
I
yet.
forgot. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody, to Awesome Pod Arvada Edition. We are filming live from Olde Town, Arvada right now, and we've got a great guest today, Peyton Garcia from the Denver Post. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me, Russ.
You guys, you may know this byline, Peyton Garcia. In such features as you're a YourHub reporter. You came out to the set for our season 2 kickoff and did this great story. So thank you for the coverage.
Yeah, it was great. It was fun. I've switched now.
Yeah, and now we're switching, and now we're putting the spotlight on you. So we've got a couple of screen grabs that we're going to show viewers of some of the coverage. And, you know, one thing that I was interested in as I was kind of looking back and preparing for the show, you know, Chris, if we pull up the image in the Denver Post of our set, so you can see, you know, so here's our set. And then I was looking at a photo that you shared on Instagram of the Denver Post newsroom. If we can go to that quick. One thing I noticed, we've got more journalists on set here than the Denver Post these days.
Yeah, it certainly feels like it, too. It's an empty newsroom these days.
What is going on over there?
Yeah.
One of the reasons we want to have you on is because you guys are a little bit in the national headlines right now. Tell us what's going on.
I mean, even El País in Spain covered us. So we did lose 30% of our newsroom, which was 30 out of our about 100 reporters that filled our newsroom. So it's very empty right now, and those of us who are left are doing our best to fight the good fight. Denver deserves the coverage that the Denver Post brings, and it's been hard, but we're getting through it.
And I mentioned national coverage. The Denver Post editorial staff put out a big spread railing against the hedge fund owners. We've got an image of, you know, the kind of featured image it showed the Denver Post newsroom staff a few years ago compared to today. And boy, it's really depressing when you see it like that.
Yeah, it is. It's shocking.
And we also have some images we can show. I mentioned the empty newsroom. There's a cake that was made when the layoffs were announced.
Yeah.
What was the cake?
It looked like the cover of the Denver Post, and it said "You Matter." The Star Tribune and the Colorado Springs Gazette, they pitched in money for us to have a farewell party for those of my colleagues who were leaving. So we went to the Denver Press Club, and we had a cake, and we had a nice bar tab, and we just kind of sent them off properly.
And so while all this is going on, you yourself have gotten active in this.
Yeah. So those of us who are left in the newsroom, we're doing everything we can to fight our hedge fund owners, Olde and Global, and we're trying to get the public involved because I think that's key to this. So one of the things that we've done is we've started a newsletter called the Denver News Project, and the public can subscribe to that so that they can stay in the loop with what's going on with the Denver Post and how they can support us. We've just been inundated with calls. What can we do? How can we help? And so that link, which I think you have, it has a lot of really great links and resources for the public to help.
So the URL, so it's a tiny letter. Newsletter that people can sign up for. We'll put something on the screen. I think we've got a slide. Or not. So we'll get that in the show notes, guys. But you can sign up and you can read about what's going on with the Denver Post. You can stay informed, and then there's a petition as well.
Yes, there's a petition, and we're hoping that we can get enough signatures that'll put some pressure on Alden to have them sell us as well. We've got Alden's phone number on there. We're encouraging people to call, demand that they sell us, and really the most important thing is just educate yourselves. This has nothing to do with print revenue, which a lot of people think it does. It doesn't. We're actually a very profitable paper compared to many others in the nation. It's just we have hedge fund owners who don't care about local journalism. They don't care that I'm here in Arvada covering the things that I'm covering. They're pocketing the funds, and they're not giving your local journalists the resources they need.
Well, thank you for all you're doing. As a former journalist, I certainly feel the pain, and it's hard to watch, and we certainly hope that brighter days are ahead for journalism, because
Definitely.
certainly we need it. We want to get to know you a little bit. We did some digging, guys, and Peyton Garcia has some interesting tidbits here. So you're a first-generation college student.
I sure am. Go Rams.
You are an adventurer. You love the outdoors.
Yes, I'm in the mountains every weekend that I can be backpacking, canoeing, fishing.
If you follow Peyton on social media, you will get they call it FOMO, fear of missing out. Envy. If you like the outdoors, it seems like you are always out getting out.
Yeah, I love
backpacking,
it. Yep.
enjoying the Colorado lifestyle. You're bilingual.
Yes,
and that
not
has a little-
natively.
not native. Yeah.
No, despite my last name being Garcia, I learned it. I studied it 8 years in high school and college, and graduated
So you
with
brought
them.
Spanish back into the family.
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
And you're a podcast fan.
Oh, I'm a podcast junkie.
Yeah,
I love
which we
it.
love. And all you internet Facebook viewers out there, you're going to love this. Peyton also takes pictures of her cat.
Yes.
We got a couple of photos of your cat. What's your cat's name?
Maisie Lou.
Maisie Lou. And, of course, she's going to have her own Instagram
Yes,
handle.
absolutely.
Okay, yeah, she does.
It's Maisie, MAZY_Lou, LOU. It keeps my photography skills at practice. So we spend a lot of time doing that at home.
So if you want to check out Peyton's cat photos, Maisie Lou, MAZY_LOU. Your online portfolio is PeytonGarciaMedia.com.
Correct.
People can check out your writings. Thank you so much for covering Arvada. We look forward to having you back on the show.
Yeah, has a special place in my heart for sure.
All right.
If you are searching for expert guides and fly fishing fun on the Front Range, be sure to check out Arvada's own 5280 Angler. Whether you were looking to try the sport for the very first time, hosting some out-of-town friends, sharpening your skills, or planning the perfect date, 5280 Angler has your entire fly fishing trip covered. The guides at 5280 have the passion, skill, and the experience to serve you. Find web specials at 5280angler.com, including a current web special that will get you 15% off guide rates. And check out recent trip pics on Facebook and Instagram at 5280 Angler. 5280 Angler is passionate about service and wild about fish.
Hey, and we're back. Thanks, Awesome Pod listeners. I'm really excited today to be talking with Brad Gagon, who is wearing his police uniform. But can you tell everybody where your office is and the role you do every day?
Sure. So I'm a school resource officer for some of our elementary schools. My office is located at Swanson Elementary, so I cover several of the schools that feed into Arvada High School.
Excellent. And, the role of the SRO, maybe, people get our community isn't quite sure. What exactly would you say you do as an SRO in a school community?
Sure. So the school resource officers have a lot of different duties. Our number one priority is the safety of the kids at school and the staff at the schools as well. So that's our number one priority. Then we do a lot of other things with a lot of mentoring. We're resources for school staff, the principals, also parents. Mm-hmm. Also, I do a lot of teaching classes, stuff like that.
Excellent. Yeah, and besides all the work you do every day in the schools, I understand you do a lot of work with the Special Olympics.
I do. Yep, I'm our department liaison for the Special Olympics.
And have you gone to several of the events? Do you have an event you do, or you just help out?
Well, so the role for law enforcement with Special Olympics is raising money because none of the athletes pay to participate. So law enforcement is the largest grassroots fundraiser for Special Olympics. And so I host a lot of different events, like a concert coming up next Wednesday at Arvada High School, and all of the Arvada High School choirs will come.
Oh, really? What time is that at Arvada High School next Wednesday April 25th?
Yes,
and
at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. at Arvada West High School.
Arvada.
Oh, awesome. So Arvada High School.
Yep. And so all four Arvada area high schools and Wheat Ridge High School participate.
Oh, and that's a fundraiser for the Special Olympics?
It is.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, community event. And then,
there we go.
Speaking of community events, I heard yesterday you were at Pomona High School doing a parent academy with Digital Futures. Can you talk a little bit about Digital Futures and what you do with those talks?
Sure. So a teaching curriculum that we use is Digital Futures Initiative. And it's a great program. I teach it in the classroom all the time. Part of the curriculum is doing a parent academy where we invite the parents to come and join us for an hour and a half and learn how they can be safe and how they can help their kids be safe online, because it's a huge issue right now.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. And if anyone's interested, those events, Brad, they can be done at any of our schools, right? Whether you can contact, who would you contact if you wanted to do it at Parent Academy?
So Parent Academies, we're hosting once a semester. So this semester we cover digital safety. Next semester in the fall we're going to be covering substance use. So it'll be a good event. That was our first one, and it was a good turnout, so we're excited to keep doing it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I think right now the one thing that's open and available, because we did have the safety panel a couple weeks ago at Lakewood High School. Jeffco Public Schools put together a huge panel, and from that they opened up a task force. And I think the application process is still open for that task force. But how would you encourage parents community members to get involved with school safety? I mean, there's a lot in the news about keeping schools safe. Any thoughts on that?
So school safety is, like I said, is our number one priority. We have a great SRO program in the city of Arvada. We're really lucky. We actually have the most SROs out of any agency in the county. Oh, wow. So I think that the city of Arvada takes the school safety very serious. And if you have any questions about it, if you want to get involved in any way, I'd say reach out to your local SRO that covers the school where your kids go to, and we can help you and guide you in the directions that will be best.
Excellent. Well, Brett, thank you so much for your service, not just to our Jeffco students, but our Arvada community. You and all of your colleagues out there every day, you have our support.
Awesome.
And like Brad said, if you want to get involved, contact your local school and support your SRO and keep kids safe in our schools today.
Great.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
We're going to roll to a quick little promo, and then we'll have our next guest.
Welcome back, everybody, to Awesome Pod Arvada Edition. We've got Katie Groke Ellis on the set.
What up, Russ?
Welcome to Season 3. What do you think about our torso rag sign?
I like it. This is like my favorite color.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it.
The guys at Torso Rags, they're just down the street here. They got really long beards. I don't know if you've met them. They're really cool guys. We're looking forward to having them on the show. 7 a.m. is a little early for them.
I understand.
But they made this killer sign, and so we thank them. Good job, Torso Rags. Katie, we've got some breaking news to share on our morning show here today.
Yeah, definitely. So Jeffco schools, they're closed next Thursday, April 26th. So the Apex Center has opened our doors, and we will be offering camp that day for kids whose parents work and they need somewhere to take their kids because school is closed. So registration opens this morning. We're offering camp just like our summer camp or winter break camp or spring break camp. We're having Schools Out Camp on Thursday, April 20th. We haven't named it yet. We'll think of a name.
Schools Out Camp next Thursday, April 26th.
Super fun.
So if you're a parent just learning that schools are going to be closed next Thursday, take a breath. It's okay.
We got you.
They got you, Apex Center. Or option B, take your kid to work day next Thursday.
Take your kid to work day,
I feel like we're going to see a lot of parents with kids at work.
I think so.
Yeah.
Get the pens and pencils ready.
Yeah. So Apex Center has been very busy. We've got a little bit of footage for our viewers to kind of check out some of the new amenities. And I can't even say that. It's too early to say amenities.
Well, and
right,
then we have to talk about shade sales.
Shade sales right.
is a hard one, too.
So a lot of new amenities, a lot of new facilities that have just come online. Tell us a little bit. So there's a tennis center.
Yeah, so the Apex Tennis Center is open.
Indoor tennis.
4 indoor tennis courts. If you have not seen the tennis center, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's open. It's open for business. 64 the Miller.
Apex Center Splash.
Yeah, the middle play pool at the Apex Center is complete. It's super fun. It offers like a lot more room for the kids to swim, which has been really fun to see. So
it also has this like this crazy splash effect that
It's a
every
jump bucket,
like
yeah.
5 minutes you got to be watching out because that
the
thing's
kids
coming.
that come like regularly know where it
They
hits,
know,
so
and
they
they-
like go right. They know exactly where to
It is-
stand not to get hit. Yeah.
You can look down if you go to the
Yeah.
Apex Center and you can see where the
There's, like, a
veterans
line of
are. Yeah, they
kids.
know.
Yeah, it's cool.
We've got new ball fields.
Yeah, so basically all of our bomb projects will be complete by the end of the summer. So we've got Lutz and Long Lake will be complete. If you haven't been by Lutz, it's really cool. The backstops are up. They're starting to lay down the dirt and the grass, which has been really cool. It looks really neat.
And then Fitzmaurice.
Fitzmaurice and Seacrest are both, hopefully we're thinking mid-June.
And those are rec centers.
Yeah, so Seacrest is the rec center that currently exists with the Youth and Teen Center. We're getting a new building and we're adding a wellness pool, so it will be more of a multi-generational building, which will be really cool. And then Fitzmaurice is a brand new community recreation center with an outdoor pool.
And then on top of all that, you went through a rebranding. You got a nice new logo.
Yeah, we got
fantastic.
new activity
We
guides.
got a new
are
activity
out.
guide. So you are keeping busy at the Apex
it's busy.
Center.
It's busy. We have a lot of really fun new programming coming up this summer. Camps, like sports camps. Our summer camps at Apex Center and Seacrest are full. So sorry if you didn't get in.
Sorry, guys.
But we have a ton.
Maybe check out the Y.
Yeah, well, yeah, they offer really great camps as well. But we also have a lot of sport camps. So if you want to do like sports camps or art camps or science, we have a Lego camp. So we got you covered all summer. You just kind
Summer
of have
camps.
to a la carte pick what you want to do.
So you go to the apexprd.org and just hit the register.
Yeah, hit the register button
And that's how
search in
people can
there.
sign up for the day camps next week?
Yep,
All
yep,
right.
yep.
It's easy for you.
Yep.
Just go to the Apex website, hit register. Last thing we wanted to have you on, Katie, because you've been so busy, I take it, you are the Young Professional of the Year.
Apparently, yeah.
As,
I'm just happy that I'm in the young category still. That's super
Indeed,
exciting.
right? I mean, that feels
Yeah.
good at our
Yeah.
point in life with
Yeah.
young kids when someone's calling you
Yeah.
young on an award.
Sometimes
yes.
I don't feel that young. but
Yeah, right. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. It
there
was
was
really
a big
fun.
gala.
Yeah.
They honored 8 people, including a young professional.
Yes.
How was the experience?
It was really fun. The lunch was really cool. My dear friend Amanda DeVito is who nominated me, and so it was really sweet to see her introduce me. And I adore the chamber. I'm on the board of the Chamber of Commerce, and we have a lot of fun with the board and the staff. So it was just a really fun event to be with with the crew and be honored. So it was very exciting. I'm very appreciative.
Well, Katie Groke Ellis, we always love having you. We look forward to having you back on,
Anytime.
talking more about sports and recreation and pickleball. We'll be talking pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah.
Everyone
Do
come
a quick
play
plug.
Yeah, pickleball, Memorial Day weekend pickleball tournament. It's a fundraiser benefiting the Apex Foundation. Come on out. Russ is on the board of the foundation.
That's
so,
right.
A lot of pickleball. Also, one more
Pickleball.
fun event that's
Memorial
new this
Day.
summer is we're having a kids triathlon at the end of July. It's the last Sunday in July. It's the first time we've ever done it. We'll be behind. You'll swim at the Apex Center pool, and then the bike and the run are behind the Apex Center on the trails. It will be super
Watch
fun for
out.
kids.
Watch out for
So-
Katie Winter's kids. Something tells me Katie
I
Winter's
have a
kids
feeling
may be
they're
all
gonna-
over
the
this
boys are gonna be on-
triathlon. Where do I find out about that? More info.
It's on our website,
Everything.
apexprd.org. It's
Kid
on
triathlon.
there. Kid
We'll
triathlon.
post notes
It'll
on
be
the-
really cool.
on the blog.
Yeah,
That's great.
It'll be a fun event.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Katie.
you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, good morning again, Arvada, and welcome back to Awesome Pod. I'm here with the guys out of Denver Brewing Company. Good morning,
Good
Keith
morning.
and Shane.
Good morning. We should have sandwiched you. You should have been in the middle.
I know, that would have been absolutely hilarious. So, hey, for everyone's aware, that Awesome Brewery, you guys are the Awesome Brewery on the corner of 58th and Old Wadsworth, right?
Correct.
Yeah, tell me, but no, when did you guys get to congratulations, and when did you get to town?
Thank you. We got here June.
June 17th.
Yep.
Yeah, of last summer. So we're approaching our 1-year anniversary coming soon. So
Wow, so
Yeah.
a new local small business. How's it going for year one?
It's going fantastic. We've really launched ourselves into the community and really driven it. People really appreciate us.
And you guys obviously like each other a lot.
Yeah.
So tell me what the first year, I know you had a luau event recently. You guys do awesome, sip wines. You have a great food truck in there.
yeah,
Pinball.
so we had our luau party 2 Saturdays ago. It was awesome. We had Secret Creatures, a reggae band playing that blasted us off for about 3 hours. That was a blast. It did a 75-pound hog they roasted.
Roasted pig.
We had, so at St. Patrick's Day, we had a huge bash out there with Big Time Rascals and Dark Horse playing. So we do live music out there, as well as having a blast. Our vision is if the staff's having a great time, the customers will have a great time. And, it goes vice versa. Symbiotic relationship. If they're not having a good time, we're not going to have a good time. So we got to cheer them up.
I got to tell you, I had a great time when I rolled in on Monday, and Shane was behind the bar and came out to tell me there was a lunch special and that I should order the hamburger. And being a girl after my mother's own heart, I love a good deal and a coupon. And it was Monday, and it was busy.
Yes, it was. And just so everyone knows, we do a lunch special from 11 to 2, Monday through Friday. And you get a burger, fries, and any one of our delicious beers on the wall.
What's the name of that Airstream trailer that's back there?
The Mighty Burger, and they are a side project of the Lucky Pie Company.
That is awesome, and they've got a photo booth, take a photo, and I love pinball, so those pinball machines are really amazing. So, guys, any plans for the 1-year anniversary coming up?
Yes. Oh, yeah, we'll have a massive party for that one. But first things first, we have Cinco de Mayo coming up.
Yeah.
We've got a crawfish boil on May 19th.
We have the Zydeco band.
We've got a Zydeco band coming through, which is going to be a blast. And actually, every Thursday we do live music from 6 to 8. So it's usually singer-songwriters that come in. And then 8 to 10 we do Geeks Who Drink Trivia. So Thursdays are a blast if you guys want to come check us out if you've never been there.
Listen, it sounds like to me any day of the week Denver Beer is a place to stop. So I want to encourage everybody to go check it out. It's new to town, and we love supporting new businesses in Old Town. Shane, Keith, anything else to close us up about your
One
great
thing
place?
that is pretty spectacular that we do specifically for Old Town is we have a water tower, or not a water tower, Old Town series of beers that we contribute. Every 50 cents of each pint goes towards a children's foundation locally. So that's something that the other restaurants and tap houses here are also going to take part in. So we really are proud of that, and that's really a pretty big thing we do for the community.
You know, I'm a sucker for local businesses that give back to local things. So thank you so much, you guys. Congratulations on being a part of the Arvada community. I want to wish you all the best success, and we'll be down seeing you soon for some drinks and some food.
Perfect. Thank you for having us.
Awesome.
Guys, thank you so much for joining the Awesome Pod Arvada edition. We look forward to seeing you out next week, April 25th, live show here from Hunter Bay, Old Town, Arvada, between 7 and 8, the Awesome Hour.
Get up
Who are
early.
we having next week?
Oh,
Ooh.
my goodness gracious.
She says she has a photographic memory, everybody.
Wait, I do have
Wait,
a
I need my notes. I need my notes.
I need my note.
I believe we're going to have...
Next week, Maureen Fair. No, next week is... Oh, come on.
Oh, boy. Denver Changing Denver podcast. We're going to be talking all about Rocky Flats.
Yes, that was
Rocky Flats, guys.
Rocky Flats.
Candelas. You've heard of this place. We're going to be talking about it.
What else, Russ?
It's been a long morning already.
It's been a long morning. It's going to be an awesome show.
It's going to be a great show. We got lots of great guests.
Lots of great things.
We're going to be spotlighting some community members. We're going to have Clark Reeder with the Arvada Press. We'll probably have Shayna Fortier, hopefully, back out for next week. We're going to have all sorts of interesting folks we're going to be spotlighting. And the mayor. Oh, by the way, we're going to have the mayor. Oh, just minor detail.
Minor detail. We might have forgotten that.
So the mayor and Rocky Flats are really the two big things happening next week, plus get to know some community members. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you on the 25th between 7 and 8. Have an awesome week.
Awesome week, awesome day, awesome pod.